There was never a race, but best believe you are now in first place. Welcome to the Mindset Elevator, everybody. I hope you guys are still vibrating extremely high. Keep ascending to be the best version of yourself. We're all going to join you. Everybody here, let's keep going up, all right? I hope you guys are feeling well. Thank you so very much for hopping on this elevator today. Your continued support of this channel is greatly appreciated. And I hope all of you guys are still working on yourselves and growing yourselves and never stopping for nobody, for nothing, all right? So let's get into this video. Understand that if you have been rejected by many, if you have been chosen last, if you have been looked at as somebody who was not worth it, somebody who, maybe people put you as an option, even when you knew you were overqualified, you know what I mean? Maybe people made you feel like, you know what? I don't want him on my team. I don't want her on my team. They overlooked you, constantly overlooked throughout your life. Maybe even recently still, people trying to play games with you and trying to paint the picture that, you know what, you're not worth investing in. You're not somebody worth looking at twice. Understand that now God has put you in a position where you are first place, and there was never a race to begin with. Understand that because you're in a league of your own, you're in your own lane, and you being in your own lane is a beautiful thing. Now that you're in your own lane, now that you realize the impact of this, you realize the importance of being in your own lane and understanding that there's nobody else in your lane. There was never a race. You were always the person who was up next. You were always the person who was going to be first place, even if people made you feel like you were last pick. You were never last pick. This was done to break your self-esteem down, all the way down. And I'm talking about people wanted you to feel like you had nothing to give. You had nothing to offer. You had nothing that was worth looking at. You had no skills. You had no ambition. When a lot of the times these people who made you feel this way knew very well that you were actually probably overqualified and they didn't want to take you on the team. They didn't want to admit defeat. They thought maybe that you were going to defeat them or take their position. So they had to make you feel rejected or literally reject you so that you would not be able to take their spot, to take first place. But listen, this was bound to take place. This was bound to happen. You are in first place now. There is nobody who's going to be able to catch up to you. And you're going to see people trying very, very hard to knock you off that top spot, knock you off because they know that you're in the front. You being in the front line is a problem for a lot of people. You being at the front is a threat to a lot of people. People don't want to see you in a position where you're gonna kick them out of the water, show them up, embarrass them. People wanted it to be where, you would just be mediocre, that you would do what everybody else did so they'd feel safe in that. How sad is it that we live in a world where our own people don't want to see us go higher? They might want to see you do good, but not better than them. What a shame. That's a tragedy, in my opinion. I encourage all of you to do the best that you can. And if you really feel like you want to go high, if you believe that sky is the limit for you, please move as such. Do not try to dumb yourself down. Don't even think about it. Once you start thinking about it, you're probably going to do it. Do not even think about dumbing yourself down to try to get other people to be comfortable around you, comfortable to call you, comfortable to congratulate you. No, because no matter what you do, you're going to have people who are going to be like, nope. And they're not going to want to deal with you. They're not going to want to look your way either way, no matter what you do. So you got to live your best life and keep going to the top. If that's what's calling you, if you feel like you're compelled to, you should do it. You're in first place now. Congratulations. This is the thing that happens when a lot of us have been dumbed down. A lot of us have been told that we're not going to be anybody special. We're not going to be anybody great. We're not going to go nowhere. We're not going to go higher. Even if we try, we're going to get knocked down. You're too big for this. You're too small for this. Men don't do this. Women shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? Like a lot of dumbing down tactics simply because they can't do it. That's all. They can't do it. And they're upset that they see you doing it. Or at least you have the mental stamina, like they see that you believe you can do it. All it takes is for you to believe in yourself and watch these people come out of the woodwork, and they're going to try very hard to knock these beliefs out of your brain. They're not going to want to see you act on them. They're not going to want to see you go higher than them. This is a threat. And these people are afraid of you, afraid that, you know what, if when you go up, there's no roping you back in. There's no stopping you because the sky is the limit for you. There's no ceiling to your success. And people know that once you get going, you're taking off. You're like a rocket and there's no telling when you're going to come back. You're probably not going to come back. Once you go up, all you're going to want to do is keep elevating. And this is exactly what you should be focused on. You being in first place, you're going to trigger a lot of folks around you. And I'm talking about the people that know you, that have been knowing you, people who claim that they love you, people who claim that they support you. Oh, it's always sweet when you're young, and they always say, stay in school, keep doing your thing. When we grow up, we're going to go to college. We're going to do all that. What happened to all of that encouragement? Now that you're actually in that energy, now that you're actually in that spirit, you're actually embodying what you said you were going to do. You're actually doing more than what you used to say you were going to do. Crickets, it's crickets. You don't hear nothing from nobody and you might feel sad about it. Don't feel sad. You're in first place now. You got to pat yourself on the back, celebrate all of your wins. This is imperative here. You have to celebrate all of your wins. Take yourself out, treat yourself, continue to pray, meditate, do anything you got to do to keep yourself in a positive mindset and to keep that ball rolling, because first place is going to feel tough sometimes. You're going to feel like the pressure is on your shoulders. The world is on your shoulders. You don't know if you're going to be able to continue this. Of course, you're going to be able to. This is your lane. You have free will to do what you want in this world. Use your free will to go higher. Use your free will to help humanity. Use your free will to, help people wake up. This is the thing. A lot of people see that you are very mighty in this way. You probably have a very powerful voice or a powerful presence. And people know no matter if you're very outgoing or very shy, you have a certain aura about yourself that has a lot of people triggered. And when you're in first place, it's very blinding to many people that know you and many people that are very offended by your stamina. So my honest opinion here when it comes to being in first place is that this is not based on any type of competition. When we think of first place, second place, third, we're thinking about some sort of competition-based event here. This was never a competition. People tried to dumb you down maybe for your whole life, dumbing you down because you know what? How sickening it is. They may have saw your light since you were a child. It's always cute then. It's always sweet until you start growing into yourself and your light starts to get more profound. And when this starts happening, what used to be cute, what used to be sweet now turns into a very threatening fire that you possess. These embers are smoldering. People are getting more and more pressed by you simply because you're in your winning season now. What? No respect for you now? People don't want to put respect on your name now? What happened to how it used to be? But I'm telling you, maybe it never used to be that way for you. Maybe it was always negativity in your ear. Banish that. Get away from that. Because first place, you can't have any distractions. When it comes to you being in first place, this is the best life. This is the best position for you. No matter the trials, no matter the tribulations, no matter how many people told you nah, it was never going to be a thing. You were never going to be better than them. You were never going to be better than anybody. You were always going to be down here. Understand that projection is a very, very strong contagious disease. And the more people who are, who get the bug, who get that projection bug, these people are going to come out. Many people are going to be, putting their projections on you. Like it's a contagious illness for real. And what you got to do is ward these people off, continue to grow yourself, continue to believe in yourself. First place is not the time. First place is not the position where you're going to want to attract or accept distractions in your life. This is the time to stay focused, okay? This is the time to stay very, very humble, very, keep your life in a straightforward way. Don't let anybody get up here. Keep your headspace clear at all times. As much as you possibly can. Things do happen, but understand who you are and what position you're in. It's first place in your own lane. Let people talk. Let people run their mouths. Let people say what they want to say. Let people say you're trying to show off. Let people say, oh, you think you're all that. No, because they know you're all that. That's the bottom line. They know that you're that person, that bright light, that bright aura, that huge spirit, that big smile, the one who's going to change the face of things. This is why they say the things that they say. This is why they move in a condescending fashion. They know who you are. And they don't want to accept it because projection is a contagious disease. Many people are going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to tell you that you can't do it. Who do you think you are? But the fact of the matter is they know that you can do it. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, they know that you will do it. You will achieve it. Keep going up, everybody. Stay up, everybody. Keep elevating yourselves. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. You being in first place in your own lane is a beautiful spot. Protect that spot. It's a sacred spot, and keep doing your thing, all right? Thank you, everybody, for hopping on the Mindset Elevator. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you feel like you're in first place. Put up the marathon flag if you'd like. Post that in the comment section. Say, I am in first place. I'm in my own lane. Let it be known that, how you're feeling. And if you're feeling great, how are you feeling these days? All right. I'd love to know. Thank you guys so much for hopping on this elevator once again. To all the returning subscribers here and new ones, or just those who come ever so often to view my videos here. All of you are very much appreciated on the Mindset Elevator. And as my parting words, I'd like to say thank you very kindly for 19,000 subscribers. I'm very, very humbled by this. I'm very appreciative of all the support that you guys have been pouring out to the Mindset Elevator. And I'm going to continue to bring about that real stuff, that real talk as I see fit. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.